VISKOU.
Hey everyone, welcome back to VISKOU, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to configure VLAN and also guest Wi-Fi in eKit app and SNC. So what is VLAN? VLAN is actually a virtual local area network that allows a single physical networks to be divided into multiple logical networks. So the devices that is under the same VLAN can communicate and ping each other, while the devices in separated VLAN are not allowed to communicate with each other. So the most common use case for VLAN is actually guest Wi-Fi, where you set up a guest Wi-Fi in a separated VLAN so that the guest, when connecting to the Wi-Fi, is not allowed to access to the main network devices. So there's a few advantages of using VLAN. So first is simplify network management. Second is enhance the security, and lastly also for better performance. So the devices that I'm going to use for this demo is over here, which is one router AR720, one switch S220S at P4J, and also two AP, AP262E, AP162E to spread the Wi-Fi for the main network Wi-Fi and also the guest Wi-Fi. And lastly, I'm also using one heat vision camera in order to prove that when I'm connecting to the guest Wi-Fi, I am not allowed to search for the camera. I'm unable to ping for the camera. So let's have a close look out of this setup. So this is a close-up look for the setup. So the GE1 LAN port of AR720 is connecting to the port 7. And then these two AP is connecting to port 1 and also port 2 as well. And this camera is connecting to the port 5 on the switch. So without further ado, let's look at the configuration part. Now I'm going to show how to set up and configure VLAN in eKit app. First, open your eKit app, then go to the Service tab and go into your project. Go to the Network tab, select Network Management, click the Add button and select Create Network. So this is the wizard where you set up your whole VLAN. So in my case, I'll use guest Wi-Fi as an example and set up a whole new VLAN for my guest Wi-Fi. So first, I'm going to input the network name. Then the VLAN ID that I'll be using is VLAN 2, and the gateway will be set as 192.168.2.1. You can turn on or turn off the DHCP. And since I need my guest Wi-Fi to be online, so the primary DNS server is 8.8.8.8 and the secondary is 8.8.4.4. You can also set some advanced setting, for example, DHCP list and reserve IP address. And lastly is the IP MAC binding, where you bind a specific IP to specific MAC address. After that, click Next. In this step, you need to configure the wired network by selecting the access device and selecting the port that will be involved in this VLAN. So click Select. Then you will see a topology view of your device, or you can select the device list view as well. So since I am setting up guest Wi-Fi, the device that will be involved is router, switches, and also AP. So in this topology view, I will just select the router and also switches is enough. Then for my switch, the port that will be needed to set for the VLAN is the uplink port and also the downlink port which connecting to my AP. So in eKit app, you just need to select the downlink because the uplink will be automatically selected. So just select, for my case is port 1 and port 3. So just select these two ports, no need to select the uplink. Then for router, also select the LAN port, which is the LAN 1. Then click Next. And now, we need to configure the wireless network, which is setting up the guest Wi-Fi, setting the SSID, and also password for this guest Wi-Fi. And then I can turn on the encryption to set a password. For frequency band, normally for guest Wi-Fi, we'll be setting for 2.4 and 5G both. And then you can click the more in order to do the two more setting. You can limit the download and upload speed for guest Wi-Fi. In my case, I will turn on both and limit the speed to 100 Mbps. There's also more setting over here. For example, band steering, which default is on. User isolation, if you hope to isolate all the user that connecting to your guest Wi-Fi, and also IPv6 setting. And lastly is the wireless blacklist and whitelist setting. For my case, I will not touch the settings over here, so I'll just click next. Click OK, and then the system will be setting up the VLAN for you. So the configuration is delivered. Click finish. Then the VLAN is set up. The status is normal, and when you go to the Wi-Fi management, you will see there's a new demo guest Wi-Fi is set up. And you can go to the device, go to your switch or your router, configuration, setting to check the port. So the port has been set to trunk, and VLAN 2 is listed in the allowed VLAN. Same goes to the uplink and also all the downlink that I selected just now. And now I'm going to show how to set up VLAN in SNC. So go to ekit.huawei.com. Then make sure you have logged into your account and the country selected is your country, which is Malaysia. Then go to the service tab, scroll down, go to project O&M, and go into your project. To set up VLAN, go to configuration. In the entire network configuration, go to network management. So over here, you can create a new VLAN and follow the exactly same wizard that I set up in eKit app just now. After you finish setting up the wizard, you can do a checking by also go to the device configuration and go to Wi-Fi management. Then the guest Wi-Fi is set up. So now the VLAN for guest Wi-Fi is set up and is totally separated from the main VLAN, which is VLAN 1. So to prove that, I'm going to connect to the main Wi-Fi, which is demo 5 GHz. Then we'll go to SADP. As you see, the camera that I connected to the switch can be found. But when I switch to the guest VLAN, now I connected to the guest VLAN. As you can see in SADP, the camera is not found. That means my laptop cannot reach to the camera. And also I cannot ping for the camera. So I cannot reach the camera and the VLAN are separated. So that's all for this setup. Thank you.
VISKOU